Hello there. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Ken's channel, because this is going to be broadcasting on both. And yeah, I'm Chris Butler. This is Ken Payne. And today we're really happy because we've got an announcement that we've been waiting to make for how long? 3 years or more?
Well, yeah, probably getting on for 4 years since we completed the project.
Yeah. A lot of you will know that Ken and I have been working on a deck called the Oracle of the Hekatean Path, and different things struck, and then the pandemic struck, and it was kind of just sitting there. But as of today, we're thrilled to be able to announce that the Oracle of the Hekatean Path is going to be published next year by none less than Lo Scarabeo. So we'll give you details in a bit. Ken, in the meantime, is going to tell you a little bit more about the project. Go for it.
So the Oracle of the Hekatean Path was devised as a learning tool and divinatory tool to explore the multifaceted nature of the goddess Hekate. My main inspiration from it was that she appears in tarot decks and oracle decks, but usually always as a single card. Up until fairly recently, there was no decks of any description that were solely dedicated to Hecate, and there's just so much about her to explore that, you know, she warrants, you know, a whole deck to herself. So the deck itself is comprised of epithets of the goddess, sort of signs and symbols associated with the goddess, and then gods and spirits that are also associated with the goddess, which makes a total of 60 cards. To be honest, I could have carried on. When me and Chris were creating it, I was like, you know, there's loads more we could go into. My hope is that we kind of light the touch paper for people that are either new to the goddess or still, you know, learning, you know, along their way, and also to those people that have been devotees or following the goddess's path for, you know, however many years. It's to explore her rich history and mythology, and there'll be things that we touch on that are bound to be new to some, you know, to most people, even people that, you know, may be already experienced with the goddess Hecate. They may find something new. And obviously in Chris's, you know, specific style, there's the ability to project yourself into those readings. So yeah, so we're really excited that we can actually now say thank you everybody for, you know, waiting so long and for supporting the project when we first sort of started to devise it and put it out there. Now, you know, all that's paid off, and you will soon be able to order it and own it and use it. And I hope that it will serve everybody as a good devotional tool in their worship of the goddess.
It's fun. I mean, likewise. I mean, I just want to say thanks to everyone who's supported us in that. It's been quite a long journey with this, hasn't it? Because we started it back in 2019. We've had so much interest and shown in this deck. I think probably there's been more interest generated pre-publication for this deck than anything else I've ever done. And it's kind of been frustrating that obviously the pandemic, none of us expected that, but we've sort of had ups and downs. It's been a rough road to get this into print, but we really do both feel that it's kind of landed in the best place. We're thrilled with what Lo Scarabeo are going to do with this deck, and I think they really got it from the start, didn't they? Once they saw it and once they said yes, they've, you know, it's not what a lot of people will expect. It's very much a goddess oracle, but one of the reasons I was keen to do this deck with Ken was that it's not diluted in any way. It's quite raw, and it doesn't shy away from the goddess's dark aspects as well. And, you know, it gave, as an artist, it just gave me an absolutely wonderful opportunity. I probably enjoyed working with Ken more than I've done on any other collaborative project. So I think we've both got reason to be excited about this one.
Yeah, it was almost a sort of a marriage destined by the gods, almost, because
wasn't it?
Although we've had our ups and downs in trying to get it to print, but the actual creation process was actually relatively pain-free.
It was, wasn't it? And it kind of,
yeah, apart from one card.
Yeah, we sorted that eventually.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're excited about this. I'd also just like to say a quick and very heartfelt thanks, not just to the people that have shown interest in this deck and messaged us as we were creating it, and also, you know, as we've waited to kind of find a publishing home for it. But the people I would love to say a really big thank you for at this stage are the 16 people, fellow authors and artists.
It's got to be somewhere around that number, hasn't it?
16, wasn't it? Yeah. Who gave us endorsements and recommendations for us to put in our publishing proposal. And I know that when we put that out, it really did make a difference. And it's just so lovely to know that there's a lot of people in that list that we both admire for their work. And it was just wonderful to get affirmations from them for what we'd created between us. So yeah, we're really extremely excited about this one. And it's just lovely that we can finally share it with you. So yeah, just to recap, The Oracle of the Hekatean Path is going to be published next year by Los Scarabeo. It's due out in the spring. And hopefully we look forward to you being able to see the deck and enjoy it with us. Ken and I will be presenting a series of in-depth videos going into the cards in a little bit more depth and exploring the artwork at some stage. In the meantime, we'd just like to leave you with a selection of the images and say thanks for all the support, and we look forward to you enjoying and sharing the deck with us in the future.
Thank you.